Hello, fantastic first graders. It is Mr. Kurtz from Brenda Scott Academy here for our lesson. It is week 8, lesson 40 of our distance learning, and let's get started. All right, we are going to start off our day like we do on every cycle day 5 with our daily routines of practicing some high frequency words. All right, first graders, it is time to practice our first high frequency word today. As always, say the letter, say the sound. Ready? Let's go. What sound does this letter make? B, b, b. What sound does this letter make? Ah, ah, ah. What sound do these two letters make? B, ah, s. B, ah, s. Both. B, ah, s. Both. The word is both. I like both chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream. Both. Very good job. This high frequency is a review high frequency word from last week, so let's see if we remember it. What do these two letters say together? Shh, shh. Very good job. And what does this ending say? Do you remember? That's right, it says ud. Shh, ud, shh, ud. What's that word? Should, that's right. The sun should come up today. Should. Very good job. Okay, this is a new high frequency word, and we're actually going to break it up into 2 parts to help us figure it out easier. So we have our first part. Do you know what this word says? That's right, it's two, two. All right, here's the second part of this word. What's that word say? Day. That's right, we have today. Can you put that together? What word do we have? Awesome job. The word is today. Today. Today, I think I may go for a bike ride. Today. Very good job. We took it, broke it apart, and put it together. Today. Today. Very nice job. I'm sending you a virtual hug. That was great work. Okay, first graders, this new high frequency word does not play fair. Let me show you what I mean. What sound does this letter make? Oh, that's right. What sound does this letter make? Ah, ah, that's right. Now this ending is where it gets a little bit different. Let me show you. A UGH ending says f. So we have ooh, ah, ooh, ah. What word is that? Laugh. That's right. Give yourself a hand wave. The word is laugh. I love to laugh at funny movies. Laugh. Very good job. And that was a brand new ending, so great job figuring it out. Okay, first graders, it is time for our next high frequency word. Remember, when you see the letters, say the sound. What sound does this letter make? What sound does this letter make? What sound does this letter make? Ah. And when an O and a U go together, what sound do they make together? That's right, it's ow, ow, ow. What sound does this letter make? And what sound does this letter make? That's right, d, d, d. So we have ow, and. Remember when the N and D, we put them together. Ow, and. What is that word? You're absolutely correct. The word is around. Around. Very good job. Let me send you a hug. That was a great job. I'm so proud of you. All right, first graders, this new high frequency word is similar to today, so we are going to break it up. So here's the first part of our word. What did these two letters say together? That's right, they say all. Now I know the word all is A-L-L, but this word still says a-ol, all. What about this ending part? What word is this ending? Ways, that's right, ways. So we have all ways, all ways. What word is that when you put it all together? Always, that's right, always. I am always proud of the work that you do. Always, put it together, always. Very good job, first graders. That was a tough one, and you took it on so well. All right, first grade, our very last high frequency word is another one from last week, and it is using one of those more difficult endings. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen. Let me know what this word is. What's this word say? If you said would, you are absolutely correct. I would like a nice bowl of ice cream. I'm very hungry. Would, that is correct. Would, would. Very good job, first graders. And I am sending you a virtual hug. I am so proud of all the work that you have been doing today and keep doing on your high frequency words. For this week's lesson, we will be practicing fluency reading on our Decodable Reader for the week. Be sure to have your distance learning packet ready if you have it available, and you'll want to turn to page 121 to start the Cycle 22 Decodable Reader, Pat's Birthday. If you don't have the distance learning packet, do not worry because the things you need to read will be on the screen. And we are going to go ahead and start our lesson off with our transition song. 1, 2, 3. Sit down and come together, together, together. Sit down and come together, together right now. Open up your ears now and listen for fluency. It's time to hear what fluent means, so listen right now. Very nice job, first graders. All right, for today's lesson, we have a couple learning targets. So our main learning target is that we can read a text fluently. But what does that mean? Well, let me explain. Our learning target for today is I can read a text fluently. That means I can read smoothly and at the right speed. I can read with meaning and expression. I can reread when something doesn't make sense. So for us to be able to achieve our target and read fluently, we need to do all three of those things. Read smoothly, read with meaning and expression, and reread something when it doesn't make sense. With those in mind, let's get started on today's lesson. And to start off our lesson, let's sing our fluency song. Remember, there's a teacher part, a student part, and then we'll all sing together. Are you ready? Well, let's get started. 1, 2, 3. Can you read this fluently, smoothly with expression, please? Can you read it smoothly with expression and meaning? So now we'll read this fluently, think about how smooth it will be. Now we'll read it fluently at just the right speed. Very good job, first graders. You sounded awesome. Okay, first graders, it's time to start our fluency lesson. Here's our excerpt from today's reading. This is from the Decodable Reader, Pat's Birthday. And I remember an excerpt is just a small part of a whole story. Mr. Kurtz is going to go ahead and read it one time. I want you to remember the rules of fluency. I'll put them up quickly for you. The rules of fluency are smoothly, with expression, with meaning, and just the right speed. So if Mr. Kurtz is following those, that means I am reading this passage fluently. So listen carefully as I read, and we'll decide if I'm reading it fluently or not. Here goes. It is Friday. Time for Pat's party. She gets gift with bows but no snow. Grandma brings out her cake on a tray. Grandma always makes a cake for birthdays. On top is a snowman. What do you think, first graders? Was Mr. Kurtz reading that excerpt fluently? If you said no, you're absolutely correct. What were some of the rules that I didn't follow well? Those are some great answers. I was not reading that smoothly. It was all chopped up. There were parts where I was going too fast, and there were parts where I was going too slow. That means I wasn't reading it at the right speed. And was I reading it with expression and meaning? No, I definitely wasn't. I see in our sentence there are exclamation points, and I know that this is talking about someone's birthday party, and I didn't sound excited at all. How about this? Mr. Kurtz messed up. Let me try again. This time, let's see if I'm reading it with fluency. So remember those rules and listen as I read it again. It is Friday. Time for Pat's party. She gets gifts with bows, but no snow. Grandma brings out her cake on a tray. Grandma always makes a cake for birthdays. On top is a snowman. What do you think, first graders? Was that a fluent reading? Great answer. You're right, I did read it smoothly. I didn't chop it up or have lots of stops. I was reading it with so much expression. You could see it on my face even. And I was reading it with meaning. I know what the story was talking about, and I made sure to show it in how I was reading. And lastly, I was reading at the right speed. I wasn't speeding up or slowing down suddenly. Now what I would like to do is hear you read this excerpt fluently. Go ahead, I'll listen. If you need a little bit more time, go ahead and hit pause. Awesome job. You did so well. I am so proud of you reading it fluently. I noticed you were reading smoothly, you read with expression, you read with meaning, and you read at just the right speed. Great job. Very good work today on this lesson. Fluency is very important, and it's helpful to practice what we're reading. So if you weren't able to get it exactly right, maybe practice reading the excerpt over again. If you got it perfect, practice reading the whole story fluently. Either way, you did a great job today. All right, first grade, it is finally that time of the day. It is time to get our activity started. Today's activity can be found on Lesson 40 in your distance learning packet, and you will be practicing writing your high-frequency words for this week. You'll read it, then write it, read it again, and write it one more time. You should practice reading each word at least 3 times and practice writing each word at least 2 times. I'll see you when you're done. Great work on your activity and your lesson today, first graders. I'm so proud of all the work that you keep putting in. Right now, it's time for us to reflect a little bit, and I know that means we think about what we accomplished. We also want to think about what we're working for. So today's question is, what is one goal you are working on to become a more proficient reader? Go ahead and think quietly about that for yourself. You can pause if you need to. I have my goal. Do you have yours? If you need more time, go ahead and pause. If you already know what your goal is, go ahead and share it with a friend or a family member nearby. Or you can share it with me. I'm listening. Wow, that is a great goal that you have. I know my goal is that I will be a more fluent reader, and I'll be sure to be reading things smoothly, and if I make a mistake, I'll go back and try it again. Great work today, and keep working towards your goal. Thank you so much, first graders, for learning with me today and letting me be your teacher. I cannot wait to teach you again soon. Here are a few reminders of things you can do to help prepare you for second grade. Be sure to watch your alphabet chant video, which is located on the DPSCD YouTube page. Read your decodable reader for the week. Practice your high-frequency words. You should read 20 minutes every day and complete a reading log entry. Practice your handwriting. Some ways to practice are writing your letters A to Z, lowercase and uppercase, writing your high-frequency words, writing CVCE and CVC words, and writing short and simple sentences. Don't forget to add your capitalization and your punctuation. Once again, it was so much fun learning with you, and I cannot wait to do it again next week. Have a great day.